They left me in this box. This is torture box is where they left me, just so everyone knows. They named all of their businesses after all of this bullshit that brings up memories of either rape or being human sex trafficked or things of that nature. And they're just not good people overall, period, for absolutely no reason. And this is where they locked me in. And no, I haven't eaten. I'm still hungry. I mean, I haven't eaten. I've been having like a half of a meal a day for the last like 4 months. Working 7 days a week and not even being given enough money to afford pants. Being threatened in my home. All types of shit. All a number of various things. It's only ugly women that say those things on my page. When you see them in real life, you think, oh my God. None of the women who are kind and sweet and gorgeous and beautiful say any of the things that those women say. You just see them and you see why they say things like that. They've got to be miserable, in those bodies. It's got to be horrendous in there. They have their high beams on. I don't like working at night. I like being done working by 10, but since they just made me do all of that, I probably won't be able to finish working until closer to midnight. It's gross. Absolutely obscene. Don't speak Spanish around me anymore. That team has created some sort of really, really nasty set of circumstances because I won the sponsorship because my family, half of my family is Hispanic. And whoever the higher authority is for the Spanish speaking team is a real asshole piece of shit. And they decided that because I am white, even though their own children don't speak Spanish and are fake Hispanics, that they would give the sponsorship to that fake Hispanic. Even though my children are naturally Hispanic, 50% Hispanic, 50% American, and I speak Spanish fluently. So, just some hater shit as per the usual. What else is new? I deserve, I earn, I work, and they steal. I do have faith that someday they'll fix it, but I'm still waiting on someday. No, let me set the record straight. I don't create turmoil in anyone's family. Their unethical, immoral lies, fabrications, and omissions, that causes turmoil within their families. They fucking lie and they're deceptive, and then they get caught and blame me. And that is what causes turmoil in their families. Let's keep it real. No, I think it's real bullshit that Xavier has not said. Do you know the last time Xavier and I had a meal sitting at a table? I was pregnant with Weston, and we were at Lou Malnati's on State Street. That's last time that Xavier and I sat at a table and had a meal. And he paid. And I don't think I've seen him since that day. Oh, but you can take someone's baby's father and force him to get involved in terrifying things that he would never have done of his own free will and volition so that you can escape culpability? Classy. I hate it. I fucking hate it. They go on living their lives at our expense. You know, the people who built this city. My grandfather laid the foundation for the Sears Tower, literally. He is a crane operator. And these fucking people just pause us wherever, whenever, for however long, withhold us quality meals, treat us like shit, separate us from our loved ones. I hate it. I just hate it. I deserve a better life than this. Okay. Oh, shout out to Kim Kardashian and the new Skims store. It's probably been here about a year now, actually. I am a huge fan of Skims and the brand Good American, and I will tell you why. There's another Bentley. It feels really nice on my body. I have a natural hourglass shape. At Skin and Bones, my bones are in the shape of a fucking hourglass. Pardon my French. I don't say swear words. Please stop. And the Good American line of jeans and the Skims line of clothing fit me really nicely. So I do. And there's a very special part of my heart and soul that resonates with that location of the Skim store because I believe that I rescued or was a part of rescuing a bunch of human sex traffic victims that were locked in the basement. It used to be a Wintrust bank, and I believe that I was a part of that effort. No, don't worry. I don't need a thank you or a safe place to live that has air conditioning or anything like that. But anyhow, I'm going to let you guys go for the evening because I need to focus on work. I've been really distracted today. It's been a really, really long, difficult day. I miss my children, and I just woke up in a really weird place. I went to sleep last night in a really low frequency. They parked my car in front of the Redhead Piano Bar to get a scene or something. And when I went home, I was like this the rest of the night. Like I could not unscrunch my face. And that look was my entire vibe. My whole body felt like this the entire night. So I don't know what they did to me over there, but I did not like that feeling. And I don't like being out after like this time, but I have not made enough money to go home yet. So I have my car insurance and my car payment are due next week. And I have 4 children, and I like to send my son money for food at least a couple times a week, or gas to get to work, or whatever he needs. And I don't know what they're doing with my orders. They promised me from a private perspective, not from the regular, application available to all drivers, from a private perspective, that I would receive 5 minimum $27 or more orders a day, and then I could just relax the rest of the day. And if I wanted to keep taking smaller orders, that I could. I have not had one single day like that since they made that promise. I've probably had 5 $30 orders in the last 3 weeks. So I don't know what's going on, but I am spending $20 to $40 a day on gas, just on gas. And then I'm literally eating about a half a meal, or a meal if I'm lucky, per day this entire last 3-4 months since they I'm not supposed to say, since April 20th, the last time I saw my 2-year-old. So everything changed at that time, and it didn't get better. And there's been no resolution since then. No, today I've had a little bit of rice and some cucumber salad, whatever was left over from what I got last night at Silver Spoon Thai. I do like Silver Spoon Thai. Halal. I wanted a steak and mashed potatoes and green beans. Well, for a person who's been getting a half a meal to 1 meal a day for the last 4 months, who works 7 days a week, you would think that getting a steak dinner should not be that big of an issue, and that I shouldn't have to go on a date with a strange man while I'm married and have a child and 4 children to worry about in order to have a nice steak dinner, right? Isn't that a believable thought? All right, you guys, whatever. I'm getting myself into a bad mood. I'm going to go and order something to eat. Maybe it'll be a steak. Maybe it'll be a salad. Maybe it'll be sweet green. Maybe it'll be Chipotle. Maybe it'll be Portillo's. Maybe it'll be Lou Malnati's. Maybe it'll be Maggiano's. Maybe I won't eat at all. Maybe when I get home, I will throw in a thin crust frozen pizza, Supreme, and fall asleep. Who knows? I don't even know. But I guess it'll be a surprise to all of us. So I'll let you know tomorrow in the morning what I was able to come up with. And I hope that you all have a fabulous evening. And I am Heather Gillespie, and that's either Xavier or his doppelganger. And I hope that you guys are doing well, and we'll check back in later.